side, I've been building this new storage system to replace the one on our server. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know the small storage we had that worked for us for a little while. So this will be its replacement. It uses water streams instead of hoppers, and filters the items out of the water streams here. So put in our filters, and we got most blocks in here, and then we also have an overflow which come right up in here. So anything that isn't sorted out will end up in this little silo, and we can also feed out of this silo if we need to or want to. And go ahead and take a look inside so we can see what's going on. It's pretty big. It's got its own built-in furnace system. Uses all glass item elevators, no droppers, towers, any of that kind of stuff. So got our furnace system right here. So you can hear the carts there. They're running, trying to feed it. Step outside and show you that. And here's the furnace system. So it has its filters, its own little filters here to pull out the items that we want to go ahead and smelt. So we have our charcoal for our fuel, raw chicken, fish, pork chops, steaks, gold, iron, all that stuff. It's all in here. And all the furnace stuff that comes out of the smelter will be stored over here on this panel. So except for our watermelon, we got all of our food stuff, and then we have our iron and our gold. So we use cakes. You can also use ender chests for this, but the water streams will come around, hit these cakes, and align it along these hoppers, and when it reaches its destination, the filter will go ahead and suck it in and put it down in its chest. We got quite a bit of storage space here, so that should work out pretty good for us. We still have our same where we can send our multiple carts in and select the mine that we want to send those carts, and distance isn't a problem because this system has a player follow, so you'll send your carts out and you can just follow them right back. Here's a input chest, so we can drop our items in here. Let's go ahead and shut the smelter off. So we can drop items right in here, and they'll go on up and start in the water stream. We also send mine carts through portals. So, and a lot of times what happens when you send items through portals is they join and merge together, and you end up with one cart that's basically 6 carts. So this will separate those carts by when they first come in. They'll drop down into this, and they'll get separated out into each one and flow up into this. Be automatically unloaded. When the unloading is complete, you'll send them off. So try to send a couple real quick. See, they'll drop down into here, get separated out, and then they'll get sent up into the system. So I'll go ahead and send 2 more. And that last cart, same as before, activates the unloading process. It'll take a little minute because of the having to be separated, just in case they need to be separated. But I'll go ahead and get in there, and the unloading will start. It is a little noisy, but and as you can see, the items start flowing around. And they'll go ahead and drop down into their desired filter, which is right there. If you have anything that you don't want, So I'm going to go ahead and grab some rotten flesh because we do not have any kind of sorting for that. And we can go ahead and put them in down here. So you can see the rotten flesh is flowing up. It comes in right there and then goes right back through the same channel that these carts are fed out of. And will feed itself around just like it is doing. Items that aren't supposed to be filtered will end up going all the way through to this overflow. If the system gets fed too fast, like you saw a couple stone going up through this, it's because sometimes these filters don't quite keep up if you have a ton of items like we had coming in from this. And they will go ahead and bypass, but you don't lose those items and they'll end up in this silo here. And we have a lever down here in this room that we can activate the feed from this, and they'll feed around and go back around for a second attempt. So there's only a few items left in these chests. Once it's empty, they'll go ahead and be sent off to your selected destination, which we have selected second mine, because this first one's the reset. And carts will be sent off. They'll go down the second track, and they will end up right down there. So then you can refill them at your mine, send them all back, and they will go get unloaded and automatically sent back. If you're too far away out of unloaded chunks, then you can use the player follow, and this will split you off, which I can go ahead and show you that real quick. Go ahead and jump in a minecart. Just put it right there. As you can see, we get diverted off. And we'll end up right here, which we can wait for the chests to get unloaded. Once they're unloaded, it will send you and all of the 6 chest carts off. So we have this little bit of a snake of a track, and the reason is we want to come in. When we leave, we want to be behind our 6 mine carts. So this gives us a long enough delay to when we get here that all those 6 chest carts are in front of us. And so yeah, that's it. The new storage system that'll be on my Pandaland server. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and some more videos.